Alright, so I flick through videos on here from time to time. That's another thing actually, I don't know how this app works, this TikTok fucking shit, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing, I'm pressing buttons that I don't need to be fucking pressing. I don't even think I know how to flick through the videos properly. But anyway, I do from time to time, and I see training videos, and one of them being with this commentary, I've seen it now several times, and it goes a little bit like, they're watching you, big dog, and they're waiting for you to fail. You know, they're preying on your downfall so they can say, he didn't have the dog in him. You know, and I'm thinking like, you don't really fucking believe that, do you? You know what I mean? Because that's an unhealthy fucking way to be thinking, that there's 100 fucking people out there with nothing better to do with their fucking time but to keep up with you, to watch you fail in your fucking training endeavors. You know what I mean? You can't be fucking serious. Yeah, I don't think you actually believe that. I think you want to believe that because it gives you fucking motivation. But me, I actually don't have that problem. I trained in a little shed, the longest period actually, in a little shed consecutively, almost solitary, for 8 years fucking straight. Winter, autumn, spring, summer. You know? I never thought that there was 100 people out there waiting for me to fucking fail. But I do understand that we do need motivation from time to time, especially on down days. And there was a little game I used to play in my head when I was out in that shed. I used to just say to myself basically this when I was having an off day. I used to envision like the same genetics as me that is outworking me. Someone out there with the same genetics is outworking me right now, is more consistent, more dialed in with the diet. And that would get me going. And I'd say, all right, John, get back up now, get back at it, you know. But if I wanted to feed into that kind of thing, like, you know, and believe it to be true, like, an example would be, I posted one of my updates, my physique updates on Facebook. And Facebook, I thought none of it. I went away and I got a message from Facebook saying, your video got over 100 plays. And I could say, like, I could take that position and say, fuck it, what, 100 plays? And I'm only up 2 likes. They are envious of me. They're jealous of me. They're watching, all right, and they want me to fail, you know. And it's not a fucking healthy mindset. I mean, a better perspective is like people are indifferent, you know. They're just looking, you know. They flick by and say, "Oh, that looks nice. That transformation looks nice," and then be gone, be back, you know, fucking to finish their day. You know what I mean? It's not like that. I mean, there are some types like a pernicious, evil fucking people out there and envious and stuff like that, but they're in the minority, you know what I mean? Thank God, you know, you don't meet a whole. Most people like are indifferent, and there's a difference, you know, between people fucking judging you and perceiving and judging you, and people that are just looking, you know. Most people are just looking, you know, they're not watching, waiting for you to fail or. And if they are, it wouldn't matter, you know what I mean? Because I'm already fucking, you know what I mean, where I need to be in terms of my fucking goals. Anyway, I'm not stopping, you know. I just don't need that kind of, think about that kind of shit to give me motivation. And anyway, for anyone out there that does give a shit about my physique transformations, yesterday I made a video and I talked about what I'm going through right now is similar to what you call a diet break. That was the wrong comparison. Diet breaks usually only go on for 1 or 2 weeks. This is more like a reverse diet, but if you look up the word reverse diet, you will see that a lot of competitors talking about it coming off like the end of a fucking cut. I'm using it in the middle of a cut right now, you know, and I'm doing that for the, like, there's not enough adaptations, you know what I mean, with diet breaks. That's why what I'm doing is more akin to a reverse diet. But yeah, that's all I have to say, you know, that's all I have to say on that matter. Have a good Sunday. It's almost over now and start of the week again, so as I always said, Monday is the most important day for training. It sets off a chain reaction to the rest of the week. Never miss Monday training. Have a good one.